Welcome, children, to the second lesson Rain and Rivers. Today, we will be learning about cyclones and floods. You know that India is a peninsula and it is surrounded by Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, and Indian Oceans. And usually the cyclones occurs in these oceans. And India has a long coastline and it is frequently facing with these destructive cyclones from the Bay of Bengal. When the cyclone occurs, it rain heavy winds blow from the sea, heavy rain lashes the land, and high waves make the sea very unsafe. And cyclones are usually occurring between June and July. And the worst cyclone, it hit the east coast in November 1977 when 6 meters high tidal waves swept across the village in coastal area. They killing 9,941 people and at least 100 villages were washed away by the cyclones. Now, when the cyclone is occurring, it causes lot of damages. It destroy the huts, the communication system, the crops, the animals, etc. And where who are facing these damages means the poor people and the fisher folks who are living near the sea coast and the lowlands of the towns and villages. And usually, when the cyclones are coming, the flood water is reaching into the all the sorts of water and it is polluting, and this water is becoming unsafe for drinking. But the poor people, they are forced to drink this polluted water, and they are facing the risk of several diseases like cholera and jaundice. And even the roads are getting damaged and the communication system is being destroyed. And even the cattle, the small shops, vehicles, boats, nets, etc., are also destroyed. And we see that people, the daily wages workers, they are forced to lose their livelihood for many weeks. Now, how can we reduce the loss, or what are the role of the government playing to help the people? Now, long-term government has to plan. Now, it has to build pakka houses for the people and give it, and it has to build a cyclone shelter so that the people can come there and protect themselves. And whenever the cyclone is coming, the government take the responsibility to predict the cyclone before it, and it evacuates the people from the low-lying area to a safe place. So in this way, we are able to protect the lives of people, and it is bringing awareness among the people to have a kit in the house with water and some medicines. Now, how can the people be prepared for disasters? Now, when people are aware that the cyclone is going to come, they have to listen to the radio and the weather forecast. And they have to keep an emergency kit. In that kit, they can keep some clothes, some food grains, some medicines, drinking water, and that kit should be ready. So, whenever they have to evacuate, they can take the kit and move to a strong house. So the people who are living in low-lying areas, they have to move to a pakka building house, and they should not enter the flood water. And if people has to move from one place to another place, they have to pack their clothes, the essential medicines, and the personal papers in a waterproof bags, and they have to take it to the safe shelters. And they have to close the doors, the windows, and turn off the power, and put a sandbag in the toilets, and cover all the drain holes, and they have to lock the house and go to the safe place. Now, during the floods, what are the precautions to be taken? Now, one has to drink only boiled water and eat the food which is covered, and they must take roti, raw water or tender coconut water, and they should not allow the children to remain on empty stomach, and they should use bleaching powder and lime to disinfect the surroundings. They should not enter the flood water as it may have some snakes in it. And they should not eat the food that get wet in the flood water. And they should be careful of snakes, and snake bites are common during the floods. Okay, thank you, children.